Good afternoon, this is Gmu Today. This is Mr. Nick B, your host. Breaking news from the Western Journal and Conservative Tribune. Warren says she was willing to ban construction of new homes in America. So she's willing to ban construction of new homes in America? Really? Okay, well, let's see here. If your home isn't carbon neutral, Elizabeth Warren might not let you build it. And if that means no new homes get built, she's okay with that. Oh, are you serious? Alright, so she'll never make president, not at that rate. In an appearance on MSNBC, Morning Joe on Wednesday, the Massachusetts senator and fading presidential candidate talked about her Thunberg-like plan to help end climate change, climate crisis, catastrophe. What are we going with these days? Yeah, right, there's no climate catastrophe. I'm in beautiful sunny Florida, and there's nothing wrong with their climate right now. Nothing. It is just beautiful. It's probably around 75, maybe 80. Just absolutely gorgeous. A very, very sunny day. Beautifully sunny. See if I can get a picture of you, or of it. Well, I'm inside today only because certain circumstances. So, but on another sunny day, I'm going to take these videos outside, and I'll show you the beautiful sun. Florida almost always gets sun on a daily basis. That is why they call it the Sunshine State. And poor old Michigan, all there is the Wolverine State. Beautiful state, for the most part, especially if you visit the Sleeping Bear Dunes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. And a whole bunch of other places there. Now, don't forget, on my other channel, MNB TV, we will premiere. The premiere will be either today or in 2 days here we go. I have a new program already lined up. It will be, now, on the lighter side, okay? It's going to focus on various topics like ghost towns in America. And then it's going to focus on other various topics as well. And I would like my subscribers and any viewers, please help me pinpoint certain subjects that might be really interesting. But the one topic I'm going with so far is something I picked out, which will be ghost towns in America. But the name of the program will be On the Lighter Side, okay? And it will be airing on my other channel, MNB TV. So please do subscribe over there as well. And don't unsubscribe from Mr. Nick B, because it is essentially the same channel. I'm trying to convert to one channel, maybe, unless this channel starts growing more, and then I'll focus on the other one for more entertainment-worthy stuff, and not so much news. But on the lighter side, it's going to be a program that's going to focus on a wide variety of topics that aren't quite so newsworthy. You know, they're not for a news program, typically. So anyway, this is Mr. Nick B, your host with GMU Today in the afternoon. Okay, so during her appearance, Warren was asked what she'd do to change the tide of U.S. policy on the issue of climate change. Excuse me, and acted as if she had been thrown the softball of all softballs. She promised to do everything a president can do, all by herself, that is, the things you don't have to do by going to Congress. This includes putting an end to energy, mining, and drilling on federal lands and offshore, and not having a coal lobbyist as head of the Environmental Protection Agency. You might not be surprised to learn that a dig at Andrew Wheeler, President Donald Trump, That's a dig at Andrew Wheeler, President Donald Trump's EPA administrator, who was previously an attorney representing a coal producer. Warren then moved on her plan for housing, which she said was born out of dire predictions scientists have been making. What scares me is every time you go back to the scientist, the scientist, now they're God. Okay, all right. What scares me every time you go back to the scientist, they tell you two things. The senator said, it's worse than we thought, and we have less time. That means we've got to be willing to do things, for example, like regulation by 2028. No new buildings, no new houses without zero carbon footprints. And she's coming for your car and electricity bill too. Yeah, nice socialist move. By 2030, trucks, light-duty trucks and cars, zero carbon footprint. By 2035, all production of electricity, zero carbon footprint, Warren said. So we're going to go back to the Stone Ages, huh? What a loser. Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas, the big freaking loser. YouTube, Google, grow up and start to, I know there's some good people there. Just don't take this so personal. You know Elizabeth Warren is wrong. You know it can never be done. So stop. Everyone, and not just YouTube, everyone, stop with all the BS. Things that can't get done aren't going to ever get done. Okay, all right, so here we go. I'm talking a little lower because there's might be some people napping. And I think there's a couple squirrels out on the patio napping and a few birds napping in their nest somewhere. So someone might be trying to watch a movie, so, okay. Anyway, I'm just sort of teasing you a little bit, but it could be. All right, so, wow. This Pocahontas here has really lost it. Okay, we do 3 regulations. We can cut our carbon footprint by 70%, she said. Oh, and there was also talk of some vague ideas of social justice because schemes like this always need to be undergirded with some such vague idea. We also need to make environmental justice really is the heart of our climate plan, Warren said. A central part of the plan for me is I want to put $1 trillion, $1 trillion. $1 trillion? She wants to put that into cleaning up the places that collectively we have destroyed as a nation and bringing them back, she said. Just out of morbid curiosity, I looked at this section of Warren's campaign. Okay, this is now the editor or the writer of this article. Just out of morbid curiosity, I looked at the section of Warren's campaign website dealing with environmental justice, and then rather wished I hadn't. Do you think Elizabeth Warren would get the Democratic nomination? No. All right. Okay. We didn't get here by accident. Our crisis of environmental justice is the result of decades of discrimination and environmental racism compounding in communities that have been overlooked for too long, Warren says on the site. It is the result of multiple choices that put corporate profits before people while the government looked the other way. It is unacceptable and it must change. Warren advocates a just transition for all Americans via her flavor of the Green New Deal. Not gonna happen, Warren. Not gonna happen, Pocahontas. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna call her Pocahontas as long as she's in office. So, it is up to everybody out there to get her out and get her removed. Time for Warren to go. Time for Pelosi, to go. It is time for Shifty Schiff, Adam Shifted to go. And it is time for any other, including Chuck Schumer, any other person, Democrat out there that is against Trump Period. It's time for them to go. If they've been part of the establishment, they're part of the evil in our government. Must go, must go, must go. They must go. Trump must be reelected in 2020 and 2024. Since Congress has already tried to impeach him, and he's going to get, what's the flip side of not prosecuted. Okay. So he's going to Trump is going to break free from this, and I will bet you anything, I will bet you anything, his supporters will probably try to talk him into a third term, if he's still feeling healthy enough. But right now, he looks like he's 77 years old, and he still looks like he's about maybe 60. Okay. That's going to be especially true when you consider that the only reasonably cheap option for green energy is nuclear, and Elizabeth Warren will be having none of that. We're not going to build any nuclear power plants, and we're going to start weaning ourselves off nuclear energy and replacing it with renewable fuels, she said during CNN's Mammoth Climate Town Hall back in September. I wonder how much of Warren's bluster on the environment is naivety and how much of it is cynicism. On the naive side, this isn't affordable or practical. It would lead to a mass voter revolt once the bills started coming due. On the other hand, there's also the element of cynicism that has no chance of happening on the timetable Warren is proposing, certainly not with congressional approval, given that there are even some Democrats who would blanch at such an obviously self-defeating suite of environmental laws. Okay, I don't think I can read any more about her. I'm sorry, guys. This is from the Conservative Tribune. And it is actually dated January 12, 2020, at 12:34 a.m. So somebody was up late working. Give them all kinds of credit at the Western Journal and the Conservative Tribune for staying the course. And I got one from the Tea Party, from teaparty.org. So let's see what, okay. Susan Collins is working with a small group of GOP senators to rally support. Let me see what this is. Susan Collins working with a small group of GOP senators to rally support for impeachment witnesses. Breitbart Senator Susan Collins, Republican MEP, is reportedly working with a fairly small group of Republican senators to garner support for impeachment witnesses. The moderate Republican who signaled that she is open to witnesses in a Senate impeachment trial told reporters on Friday that she is working with a fairly small group of GOP senators as part of an effort to solidify support for witnesses in the impeachment trial in the Senate. I am hopeful that we can reach an agreement on how to proceed with the trial that will allow the opportunity for both the House and the President's Council, if they choose to do so, Collins said. According to Bangor Daily News, while Collins did not indicate how many GOP senators comprised her group, she stressed the lawmakers should be completely open to calling witnesses. No, they shouldn't. No. Completely just reverse what the Democrat liars did in the Congress and free Trump. Now. Trump is guiltless. Trump is guiltless and always will be guiltless. Trump is more a man of God than any of those people in Congress, those Democrats. Period. One time he may not have been a Christian person, but I know now for a fact he is, and he is there because God put him there. Period. Okay. Collins, along with Senator Lisa Murkowski, Republican Arkansas, solidified Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's Republican Kentucky upper hand in the Senate after agreeing that the Senate should follow the precedent of former President Bill Clinton's impeachment trial and make a decision on witnesses after opening arguments rather than reaching a pre-trial agreement, which Democrats pushed. Okay, two things. It is time for these two, Susan Collins, and which one is the other one? Lisa Murkowski. They did not fully agree with Trump and the Republicans that are fighting desperately to save Trump, President Trump. Then those two must go. Eliminate those two Republicans. When I say eliminate, I don't let anyone get crazy. Okay, do not anyone get crazy. I don't want to see anyone get crazy. You vote them out of office. That's how you eliminate them. You vote them out of office. You don't do anything stupid or crazy. It's time for us conservatives to start acting the part and behaving better than anybody else, but yet not putting up with the BS of the Democrat liars. Now you know that if Democrats are leaving their own party, you know that some of them have had it with their own party. Okay, if they're leaving for the Republicans, you know they've had it with their own party, okay? We've already had one that was just like, I can't stand this. I mean, this isn't even right. You know, we're wasting time on this stuff when we should be doing this stuff. You know, either voting yes or no on it. So at any rate, back to the article here. So, the process moved into a period during which the Senate debated and voted that 3 witnesses should be deposed. I believe that the Clinton approach worked well, Collins told reporters, according to... She's got to go. If she's part of the establishment, she's got to go. Okay? Anyone that were part of the establishment, they're now fighting on Trump's behalf and fighting for real justice and real truth. They need to stay. Okay? Because they will be part of the cleanup process when the investigation by Bill Barr and John Durham are over. Because I believe literally people will be indicted, people will be put in prison, and not President Trump. I guarantee that much. Okay, so that 3 witnesses should be deposed. I believe that the Clinton approach worked well, Collins told reporters, according to the Hill. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat California, is expected to transmit the articles of impeachment to the upper chamber this coming week. I have asked Judiciary Committee Chairman Jerry Nadler to be prepared to bring to the floor next week a resolution to appoint managers and transmit articles of impeachment to the Senate, Pelosi wrote in a letter to colleagues. I will be consulting with you at our Tuesday House Democratic Caucus meeting, she added. Patriot Image Critic, Age Skidmore. Flickr.com fellows, okay, right, Bert? Alright. So that was from the TeaParty.org. Alright, so guys, this is just a small, quick video. I wanted to let you know I hadn't forgotten about anybody. But it is so very important. And let me show you here real quick something. You'll see I've invested in some stocks, and my stocks look pretty good. And then my Bitcoin, look at that. At one time there was only 34 cents in there, not very long ago. Okay. So anyway, that's just the Cash App version of investing in stocks and Bitcoin. So anyway, my friends, I want you to understand and, just understand this as best you can, that we've got to keep Trump in office. We've got to vote more real conservatives, more true conservatives. We've got to keep Trump's agenda alive. Okay, we got to keep that America First agenda alive and well and thriving. Okay. I happen to be one of the poor people so many of those silly Democrats talk about. But I don't find Trump's economy any worse for me than, in fact, I find it a lot better for me than what Obama's was. Anyway, so my voice is getting a little raspy, so I'm going to cut the video a little short. And I want you guys to have a great day and enjoy yourself. If you're in a cold climate, please stay warm and dress warm. And, you know, to my subscribers, C. Beagle, Deplorable Rob, D-Rob, and C. Beagle, D-Rob, Daniel Boone, Packed Up Bullshies, and all the rest of y'all. I really so much appreciate you guys hanging out there. And some of my newest subscribers, I really appreciate your patience and your hanging in there with me. Don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay, for new ideas or anything of that nature. And don't hesitate to make comments. If you do like these videos, please do share, comment, like, and subscribe, as I can use all the subscribers I can get. That helps my channel. And if you choose to donate, you could do just simply do it through Cash App right now. I don't quite have my PayPal set up quite for that yet, I don't think. I think my Cash App is more accessible, I believe. I don't know. But my Cash App cash tag is $, all caps, GMU guy. Pretty easy. So if you want to donate anything from $1 to $50, doesn't have to be monthly, just anything you can do, you know, at any time. So if you would like, I'm not going to push it. I'm just simply asking. Or letting you know it's there if you would like to donate. Alright guys, so have a great day. This is Mr. Nick B. God bless you all and have a great day. Thank you for tuning into my channel. C. Beagle, D-Rob, Edward Black, Packed Up Bullshit, Daniel Boone, all you guys, all my newer subscribers. I really super appreciate how you've hung in here so long. And you're so, and I do want to also refer to D-Rob, C. Beagle, Daniel Boone, for being extraordinarily and super active, you know, for what one of my subscribers had went through. I'm not going to get into it, but, you know, everybody from time to time struggles with certain things, whether it's health or financial or whatever. And I'm not going to get into naming names or anything like that. That subscriber knows who they are, and I'm going to leave it at that, and you all just pray for them, okay? So anyway, this is Mr. Nick B for GMU Today, and please don't forget to tune in and subscribe to my new channel, MNB TV, for the premiere in be either today or in 2 days. The premiere of that program, it will be titled On the Lighter Side. The very first program will feature ghost towns in America. Okay, so stay tuned. Have a great day.